Who's ready to vibe high? I got makeup on from last night. Gerard is in the house. Good morning. TJ! We had another awesome workshop yesterday. I can't wait for the ones that we are scheduling at Focus Home. If you're in the area and you want a yoga studio, we got the best around. Focus Home. Word up, Michelle, you look gorgeous. Where are you? I love your new picture. Lori, aloha, baby, aloha. All right, we got next week, and then Vibe High is out of here. I'm going to be in Riviera Maya with my retreat. Good morning, boss. What's up, Rob? And then we're going to figure out what we're going to do after that. All right, how is everybody today? We'll let a couple more people jump on. Take a deep breath. Put in the chat what you're working on, or anybody you want us to. Amen, right, Jody, sister? I'll be with you on the beach. Put in the comments anything that you're working on, or you want us to send good vibes to, or prayers to. Thank you so much for all the prayers for my dad and Nancy and my family. We're waiting to see when he gets into Mayo, and it's going to be soon, so that's awesome. Thank you. And I'll tell you something. All right, why are we here? Why do we start our day like this? Because every single day we want to carve. Oh, that was in Vegas. Are you still in Vegas, Michelle? Every day we want to carve time out. What's up, Mary? To connect with our soul, to connect with our essence, to connect with ourselves before we face the rest of the world. Why? So we can be centered, so we can be grounded, so we can be our best self as we go forward. Does that mean that we're going to stay in that best self? No. I don't, maybe you can, but I continually get knocked off, get back up. Get knocked off, get back up. Get knocked off, get back up. You were there in June. In fact, that just happened. We had this amazing workshop. Amazing. I was flying high. I love it. I love being able to touch young kids and give them some tools and let them know that when you get knocked off, you can get back up. And this is how you can connect to your soul, right? How you can connect, quiet the noise in your head, connect with your soul. And when we connect with our gut, which is our soul, we always do the right thing. Diana. And we don't react, right? We do the right thing and we respond. So anyways, I have this amazing workshop, and then, go figure, Taylor and I get into it, and it was awful. Like, it was terrible. And I wanted to be right. That's the ego in my head. I wanted to be right, and she was wrong, and she hurt my feelings, and talking at her, right? Not saying things I'm proud of by any means, but I'm human. And I was able to I had to remove myself and use my tools. I had to use my breath. I had to use my prayer. I had to pray. What's the end outcome that I want? I want to be connected with Taylor. I want to feel connected and have a good relationship. That's the end result. How do I get there when I'm over here, when I'm pissed? I had to let it go. I had to pray. Somebody else come in and help me get to this place. And in doing that, gotcha, Mary. In doing that, I was able to quiet my mouth. It's really hard for me to quiet. I was able to quiet and listen. And she said something that's totally valid, totally true, and made me take a hard look at myself. We are praying for Mary's grandson and their team as they compete in the sectional tournament today to go to the state. I remember sectionals, baby. I remember it. So all the good vibes are coming to you, your grandson and his team. Okay, back to Taylor and I. She said something. She said, I do these things and you always point out what I can do better. Which, mom, I want to do better, but can you couple it with what I did right? Okay. And that made me take a really hard look at myself. That's how my brain is wired, how it was conditioned when I was young. Conditioned being an athlete, always looking to see how I can improve, how I can be better, what I can do better for next time. But, what do we start every day with? Hand on heart, baby, hand on heart. I love you. I love you, man, and it's going to be okay. And I'm doing a good job, right? I'm doing a good job. I need to tell that to my kids. So that's a behavior I need to condition if I want it to stick. Or else I what? Default to my old behavior. Well, you can do this better. You can do this better. You can do this better, right? So what my point is, behaviors that we want to change take a long time. When we get out of our head, get out of the I want to be right, and can really take a look at ourselves and look at the end result we want. I want to have a good, healthy relationship with my daughter, and I want to feel good inside. That's why we're together, right? Because it feels good. Put it in the comments. Do you feel better when you start your day like this? I know I do. I want to hear it from you. So if I want to feel good, I have to work on changing that behavior. Once a day? Once every other day? No. Every single day I work on changing that behavior until when? Till it becomes normal. So that's on me. You guys are going to hold me accountable. I'm never going to stop looking to be better. That's something. Oh, I love this song. But I'm going to couple it with, hey, that's really great. And you're doing a great job. Can we tweak it here? All right. Mary, all right, yes. Michelle feels better after she starts a day like this. Mary feels better. Lori feels better. Come on, let me hear. So what do we do when stuff gets crazy? Like I got crazy last night for me. I got to stop. I got to come back to the basics. Come back to the basics. And concentrate on what? The 5 things that I can control. My breath. I was not controlling my breath last night. I had to go upstairs, remove myself from the family, and breathe. And what does that do? The goddess breath lowered the anger. Lower Marty. Woo! Lowered the overwhelm, lowered the anxiety. It was a lot of anger. Lowered it, made my brain relax. And then I could call on my second thing. The second thing. Liddy. Aloha, baby. And Jody says she gets more done starting her day. Nice. Because we feel good. That's all it comes down to. How can I feel good going through the day? Taking responsibility for my actions, taking accountability, and then breathing, baby. And then realizing, hey, I can't do this. I just tried and I majorly messed up. So I'm going to ask my higher power, faith. I'm going to call on faith. Help me be better. Help me fix this situation. Help me during this challenge, whatever it is, faith. And then what happens to all that fear, that ego, that anger goes away and you can get to your end result. So breath, faith. 3, premium nutrition. I'm never going to stop telling you, when I eat better, I feel better. When I hydrate, which I have been doing really well, I feel better. When I get enough sleep, I feel better. So take care of yourself. What's the matter with I can't talk today. Take care of notice what you're eating, what you're consuming. Make sure you get adaptogens in. If you don't take adaptogens, look it up right now after we get off. They balance your stress. They're amazing. They're plants. Fourth thing, we can move our bodies. I got up and rode this morning. And what does movement do? It causes me to breathe. It calms my body. It calms my mind. It gives me energy. When I have energy, I have momentum to start the day and get shit done. And with momentum comes productivity. And when we're productive, we're happy. We are not happy when we're stuck. We're happy when we're doing things. And the fifth thing that we can control is our mindset. And it all starts with what? Our breath. So when close your eyes, what's the picture the last time, maybe it's right now, that your thoughts are going around and around and you're obsessing about something that pissed you off, something that hurt your feelings. That's what it came down to last night with me. My feelings were hurt because I didn't feel connected with Taylor. So think about something that's bugging you, all right? And the thoughts go around and around and around and around and around, and they keep going, and they'll go all day long. Mine used to go all day, all week, all month, and I'd be stuck in this situation obsessing about it. Now I can notice my thoughts. No, man, I don't feel good. My stomach hurts. I don't feel good. So what can I do? Chink! Unravel the bad thoughts, pick a thought of gratitude. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. I am so grateful for my kids, even when they drive me freaking crazy. And I'm grateful for music, because music is another way to get you out, to change your perception. Boom, boom. Tell me what you're grateful for. Put it in the comments. Grateful. Hey, Marty. So I'm grateful. Pick a thought of gratitude, and then we focus on the gratitude. And what happens to our thoughts? What happens? They go the other way. And all of a sudden we're thinking about things that make us feel good. And that's the way to go through life. Okay. So what's the chink? What's a chink that unravels everything, that allows you to slow down our breath, right? We come back to number one. We got the 5 things. Come back to number one. Raise those hands up. Raise them up. Lengthen crown ahead to the ceiling. Reach, 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 reach. Drop your shoulders. Drop your baggage. Lift them up. Roll them down your back. Place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, thumb on your belly button, palm on your abdomen. Give yourself a squeeze. That's right. That's right. Yeah, Marty's great at controlling his thoughts. Annette is in the house. Just in time, baby. Give me a squeeze right here, right here. Remind yourself, oh, that's right. I got my own back. I've been with my own back since the day I was born. I've had my own back. That means what? What's your percentage rate of getting through challenges? 100%. What's your percentage rate of getting through great times? 100%. Who has been with you the entire time? Oh, yourself. You got your own back. Now we're going to inhale, okay? The breath. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Feel those feet. Wiggle them, feel them. I want you to draw the air up right now. Inhale through your nose. We exhale through our mouth. We take 2 inhales through our nose. When we get to our heart, we take a second inhale. Why? Because we fill up even our capillaries with air, with oxygen. What does oxygen do? It fuels the body, gets rid of the waste. Solar energy for relaxation for your body. Here we go right now. There we go. Now we're not there yet. Let's go, baby. Inhale, up the soles of your feet, up your inner thighs, back to your booty, into your belly, up to your heart. Second breath. All the way up to your head. Tilt the chin back. Take the tongue off the roof of your mouth. Exhale. Inhale again. All the way up, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Inhale, inhale, inhale. All the way up. Second breath, right when it gets to your heart. Exhale. I dare you to exhale longer than me. Inhale again right now. Draw it up. Bring in the joy. Bring in the passion. Bring in the love. Bring in the momentum. Second breath when it gets to your heart. Exhale. Inhale again right now. Draw it all the way up, all the way up, all the way up the backs of your legs now. Feel it up your back body, into the backs of your lungs. It's going around your heart, and it's washing away all the frustrations, all the overwhelm, all the anxiety. Second breath right here. Exhale, drop those shoulders. Inhale right now. Inhale, inhale, inhale. All the way up, all the way up, all the way up, baby. All the way up. Second breath. Exhale. We're going to talk to ourselves like we talk to our children, like we talk to our very best friend right here, right now. Inhale all the way up. Draw it all the way up through the outer legs, through your hips, through your belly, through your lungs. Feel it washing around your heart, up your fingertips to your shoulders. Second breath. Exhale. Repeat after me, but you use your name, I use mine, and we soften right here. We talk to the inner child within us. I love you. I love you, Sarah. I love you. It's cool. It's cool. If you don't say it all the time, you're going to start now. I love you, and everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. Why? That's a new behavior we are conditioning. We weren't raised to do this. Now we are doing it, and we're going to raise our kids, because when we love ourselves, we have more love for everybody else. Inhale again right now, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Up the legs. Feel it in the fronts, in the backs, in the sides, in the inner thighs. Feel it in your hips. Second breath right now. Exhale. Annette already gave me her favorite. Tell me your favorite I am. The I am statement is the most powerful statement that comes out of our mouth. How are we talking about ourselves? How are we talking about ourselves, and why does it matter? Because people are listening. Our children listen to how we talk about ourselves. Our children listen. Their friends listen. Babies, younger toddlers, young kids, tweens, older kids, young adults, older adults, and last but not least, our own soul listens to how we talk about ourselves. So here we go right now. Inhale again. Draw it all the way up. Draw it up through the center of the earth. Draw the air up. Feel it coming up to your belly. Now up to your heart. Second breath. Exhale. Repeat after me out loud and with emotion, with conviction. I am beautiful. I am strong, and I am smart. And I have the ability to learn any skill that I haven't mastered. All I have to do is start. I am deserving. I love it. I am patient. I am good enough. I am kind, and I'm loving, and I'm generous, and I choose to shine. I choose to shine, Lori Brown. That means I don't give a what anybody else says. I choose to do me, and I walk forward with strength and grace, and I give everyone permission to shine along with me, because I never, ever, ever give up. And when I don't give up, I'm an example. I show people how not to give up. I am sexy. And we say that one how many times? At least twice, if not 3 times, because we never, ever, ever want to forget it. I am sexy. I am sexy. I'm invincible. I'm unstoppable. I'm vibrant. I'm remarkable. Keep them coming. I'm fierce. I am I am funny, and I have good vibes, and I'm a boss, a warrior, a champion, and I'm a badass. I'm exuberant. I'm remarkable. We remember these things. Why do we say them out loud? Why do we say them out loud? I can do this. Why do we say them out loud? Because where focus goes, energy flows. So why not focus on our greatness? All of us have these things within us. When we focus on them, we remember that we are those things, and we walk forward with strength and grace, especially when we get boom, knocked with a challenge. We get back up. We get back up. Because what's our choice? We can stay down, and you feel it, and then you get back up, and you roll those shoulders back, and you brush it off, and you say, man, this freaking hurts. It's uncomfortable. And you straighten the crown, and you put your hand on your heart, and you breathe, do a little pat, and you say, yep, I'm still here. I still got my own back. And breathe. Then you remember who you are and what you stand for. You remember your core values. Courage, love, belief. Those are mine. And you walk forward through that challenge with strength and grace. And what's on the other side? Freedom. Freedom. Because you get a brief respite from the challenge. Your life gels. It's the beautiful moments, and they all come together, because life is full of challenges, and it's pretty brutal sometimes. But it's pretty freaking beautiful sometimes, and those meld together, and that's what makes our life, and it's so worth it. It's so worth it. That's what life is all about. All right, we got a great reading. We got a great reading today, and a great quote from Rob. Thank you very much. October 28th. The most, by Karen Casey. Each day a new beginning. The most elusive knowledge of all is self-knowledge. Myra Karma. Discovering who we are is an adventure. It sure is. One that will thrill and sometimes trouble us and will frequently occupy our thoughtful reflections. We are growing and changing as a result of our commitment to our higher power. And it's the process of commitment that heightens our self-awareness. We learn who we are by listening to others. Prime example, Taylor last night. By listening, I was able to look at myself, accept responsibility, accept accountability, and realize there's a behavior I have to change. We learn who we are by listening to others, by sensing their perceptions of us, by taking an honest, careful inventory of our behavior. The more conversations that haunt us while we're interacting with others are poignant guidelines to self-knowledge and self-definition. Just when we think we figured it all out, point in fact, just when we figured out that just when we think we figured out who we are and how to handle our lives, what happens? Oh, a new challenge. A new challenge will enter our realm of experience, shaking up all the understandings that have given us guidance before. It's not an easy task to discover who we really are. Nope. But it's worth it. It's an even harder job to love and accept the person we discover. But too many years went by when we avoided or we denied, or worse yet, we denounced the only person we knew how to be. Our higher power offers us the way to learn about and love fully the person within. Nor will we're not going to find the easy way every day. But there's enough time to let the process ease our investigation of finding out who we are. What's our call of action today? I will be soft and deliberate today. Hand on heart. Tell yourself you love yourself and tell yourself you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Oh, it's my family theme song. I will be soft and deliberate today as I listen to myself and listen to others. So I'm going to do a lot of this and listening. All right, here's our quote. Choose joy, baby. Choose joy. Don't wait for things to get easier. Don't wait for things to get simpler. Don't wait for things to get better. Life will always be complicated. Learn to be happy right now. Otherwise, you're going to run out of time. Boom, mic drop. Okay, so we're going to choose joy, we're going to listen, and we're going to be soft with ourselves. We're going to tell ourselves how much we love ourselves and that, hey, man, everything's going to be okay. Even if it's really, really tough right now. It's okay. And you got us, right? Good vibes coming to your grandson, Mary. I can't wait. I want to hear all about the sectional tournament. I love those days. Anybody else that wants us to put it Liddy, I don't know about that by any means. Put in the thoughts, anybody, or in the comments, anybody you want us to keep in your thoughts. Let's end with a serenity prayer and let's go kill it today. Have an amazing weekend. Have a great Halloween. And we'll be back next week. And then I'm off to Mexico. Raise your hand up. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. Grant me the two grandsons. We got prayers. Here's the serenity prayer. And all of these good vibes going to two of Mary's grandsons in sectionals. Wow. Are they twins? God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Here she is right now. Tay, come here and say hi. Have an amazing day. And if you're struggling with somebody that you love, pray about it. And then go what? Listen. like this little girl, my little girl. I know I'm sweaty. All right. Peace out. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing day. Let's go, Kelly.